If you know that you're building something really freaking good and that you love working with your clients and you know that your work is getting good and only getting better, but you know that you're leaving money on the table and you're tired of having people almost buy and of hearing, I love this, but just not right now, or just it's not the right time, or watching someone else with the clients that should be yours or that you know that you could do an even better job with. So that ends today because I'm going to show you exactly what to say so people buy instantly when they come to your website and your sales page. Hello and welcome back to The Brand Edge with Jess. Okay, so today's video, we're diving right into exactly what you need on your website to make sure that it sells all the time. You can sell anything from your website if you know this, and this is what most people miss on their website, is just keeping it plain and boring and not realizing that there's so much psychology and sales and marketing and things that really go into a website that is not just pretty and it's not just user experience. There has to be this perfect combination of the two. And I find that most people are already so focused on making sure that it's pretty and aesthetic, and then they forget about user experience, or they're so focused on user experience that it is just dead weight. So while yes, your offer is obviously important and validating it and making sure that people want to buy it is very important, but having this on your website or your sales page is going to determine whether or not people buy, and that is speaking to the 4 different types of buyers. So let's dive right in. First up, we have the fast action buyer, the impulse queen. She's the one who, when she sees something, she knows that she wants it and is ready to check out in like under 60 seconds. And how do you hook her? You make it easy to buy. Bold headlines that scream, this is exactly what you need. This is the solution that you have been looking for. Clear, instant benefits and no unnecessary steps when it comes to the checkout. Make it easy, because if she has to hunt for the buy now button, you've already lost her. Next, we've got the deep thinker. You know the one. She needs all the details. She has all the questions, and she is not making a move until she is sure that she is 100% making the right decision. So this person needs a rock solid FAQ section where you are answering every possible hesitation, because that is how you are going to have them buy without needing sales calls and like hours in the DMs. She needs a clear breakdown of what she's getting, because while yes, she's probably buying based on emotion, she wants the facts, the straight up results, and knowing what she's actually purchasing. So just like fluffy stuff isn't going to work for her. And maybe even a comparison chart if that suits the offer, so that she sees why this is the best option and you make it easy for her. Because if she can't find the details that she's looking for, she's clicking away to Google a problem and she's finding someone else. She's going to your competition and she's never coming back. Number 3 is the social proof seeker, the show me the receipts girl. So this is where we have them thinking, who else has bought this? Did they get results? Is this legit? They're the ones that are lining up because they see everybody else lining up. It's like the drive-through or the food truck that has a huge line and she's like, well, they're all loving it. I'll probably go to that one versus the one that doesn't have any. So how do you win this one over? By showing her results and testimonials everywhere. Screenshots of real results, case studies, your as seen in, your credibility boosters, your certifications, your degrees, all that kind of stuff, because your offer could be absolutely life-changing for her, but if she doesn't see the proof, then she's not buying. And finally, we have the connection buyer, the one who needs to feel aligned and the one who feels it the most. So she's not just buying a product or an offer, she's buying into you and your brand and the feeling that she gets when she comes across your offer or your sales page or your website and your brand. So to get them to buy, you really need to speak a lot deeper, and without trying to sound very woo-woo, you need to speak to her soul and know that she is buying into your vibe. So this is where you need to use your brand storytelling, personality driven copy, not just like plain old Jane. Like, don't just plug something into ChatGPT and let it spew something out. It needs to be very personality driven. And while I am all for using ChatGPT to bring out the best in you. Don't just like copy it word for word. Make sure you get very specific with your ChatGPT prompts, because the more specific you are, the better you train ChatGPT to help you with your branding and your brand storytelling and your marketing, the better. And you are going to see really, really amazing results. But don't just say, write me an about page. It's not going to work. And also, a strong why is going to make her say, yes, this is for me, because people love seeing brands and businesses' visions and missions, and they're buying into that because it aligns with their values and they agree with it, or they are on a similar mission. So if she doesn't feel something, she's out. So this is most likely why your services or your sales page is not selling and your conversions are hurting, is because your website is not speaking to all 4 buyers. And maybe that's because you only write in one certain way and this is how it works for you, but you're missing out on all those other people, because when your website speaks to all 4, it turns it into a full-blown sales machine 24/7, because your website can be your hardest working employee and your online HQ, and it can do so much for your business. But if you're not letting it, then you're not going to be getting the conversions and the sales that you know you could be. So here's what we need to say in order to sell instantly. And this goes beyond what I am telling you about the 4 buyer types, because first things first, you have to call out the problem that they are feeling and they're having right now, but they don't quite know how to fix it, or they haven't found the right person to help them fix it. Next, you want to make them feel the solution. Instead of just saying, I help entrepreneurs with their energy, you say something more along the lines of, imagine waking up clear-headed, fully charged, ready to dive into your day, excited to dive into your day because your business is working for you, not against you. Show them on your website and your sales page how quickly something can change, how that transformation is possible when they apply what you do. And then the next thing is make it impossible to ignore. You basically have to stop writing like a business and start writing like the solution that they have been waiting for. If you want people to be buying instantly, buying fast, and moving fast in your world, then you need to know that people buy not when they understand you, but when they feel understood. Okay, so let's round this up. So first things first, you are going to know the 4 buyer types, and you are going to hit on those things on your website and your sales page. And then you need to know what to say. So you are going to call out their specific struggle in their exact words, not your industry jargon. Next, you're going to paint a picture of what they actually want. Show them how much quicker they are going to get there by working with you instead of trying to do it on their own or working with someone else or what have you. And then you're going to make it feel like a no-brainer and make it an easy buy and easy win. This is how we start to build a brand and a website that has your dream clients wanting to work with you immediately, lining up to pay you, and keeps them coming back for more.